Hey YouTube, part 2. Now, enough springs in it now. So now it's sitting low, and that's what I said before. But one of the strings has come out, but as you can see, if I hold it like so, oh look, it's sunk inside the body. So what I'm going to do is if I wedge that up, bump, and stick this fret level in there, bang. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this. Just by looking at it, I can see that saddle's moved or something, or I've not put it on straight or square or whatever the correct word is. I'm just going to, while it's not under tension, I'm going to give it a wee 2mm. Nope, it's a different 2.5mm. You wonder why they're not all made of the one size of bolt. I'm just eyeballing it, going, but they're kind of normally kind of like that and then like that. So this will be closer to being intoned than it was. What happened was I hadn't put the string properly in it. I didn't actually snap the string in the last video. I just had and didn't seat it properly. It happens to the best of us. Where's my dart? No, that's not the thing I want. If I'm walking about bare feet, I don't really want to stand on a dart. That could be quite a painful one. Or even sit on it. That right in your bum. No, thank you. Okay, it looks alright. Got a message there. Who's it from? I'll pause it. Yep, yeah, phone call there. Yeah, so while I was on the phone, I put the B string back on again. As I said, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune it. It's sitting there, I've not adjusted the action. The intonation's not been done yet. I'm going to... So currently, the bridge, if I take this piece of metal out, the bridge is sinking into the body, so the springs are too tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune this to pitch. Yes, I know, again, I'm holding horizontally rather than vertically like I should be, but I need to get a new tuner. This one, it doesn't have the viewing angle. You can't see whether it's playing an A or a B. So is that an A or a B? That's an A. Right, okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. That's exactly how I'm going to tell whether it's an A or a B or not. I'm going to play the A string, and then if it's the same, it's a B. Right, so now it's basically effectively a hardtail, because the springs are pulling the bridge back as far as it goes till it's tight to the body. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock this out here like this, boom, and now the strings will all be sharp. So here's A. Oh, it's sharp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune it by undoing these bolts here. These the claw. 5 springs would be a little bit excessive. I could have put 4 in, but I put 5 in because I had them. Right. Oh, now we're A. Now we're actually flat. So it's got to. No. How does that work? Are these strings stretching? Is that what's happening? It's a B. That's why I just touched something there about the B and A not being great. So I put a B, so it needs to come down. And now we're a sharp A, right? So this is more like it. Just got a wee bit confused there again, looking at that B, thinking it was an A, and going, why is it? What's sharp? Can't be. It wasn't an A sharp. It was a B that was flat. Very nearly at an A. How's the... Still a wee bit sharp, just make a wee bit off that. A wee bit off that. Now that's ringing as A. And the bridge is sitting flat. Maybe a wee bit further back. All these strings should be in tune, so I stretch them in first. Don't do that. Take that, let's get rid of it. That does look like a shitty blanket there, doesn't it? It's not. How's our action looking? Just as a wee interest, I'm looking for 1 in 1.25. I just eyeballed that using that thingy, using that piece of metal. Got the action correct straight off. Quite happy with that. Right, a wee bit of stretchy edge. That's, don't like looking at that. Looks like a shitty blanket. Okay, don't put that one. I suppose that this way you can test when you've actually managed to put the string in correctly as well. I've not actually wasted any strings yet, but I've been kind of surprised. I've only got a couple of Floyd Rose guitars and I don't change strings on them often enough. Really. There is enough string there though. Let's put this grotty thing down. Right. And the 2 Allen keys, 1 and... Is it the right one? I don't think it is. Is it? It is the right one, right. So the one I've lost is not the right one, so that's fine. The joys of a Floyd Rose. It doesn't seem to me like to be a very strong system, the wee block thing. There's an awful lot of other versions of it. There's ones that, one of the ones I like best, an Aria Act bridge, which is like basically you just feed it in through the block like you do on a Strat, but it's got like a clamp that comes in from the top, but you don't have to bother cutting the stupid ends off, and the string's not being held in by a wee, what seems like a very randomy wee metal block that's squeezed between lots of wobbly components. I'm not sure about Floyd Roses. Are they good? They are. No, they are good. It's just one of these things that know how to. I don't. How do you learn how to use it if you don't have one? I suppose it's one of those things you want to learn how to use. It's kind of, you see a lot of beginners with Floyd Roses, and it's like it really. I mean, the whole idea of once you tune it up, you never have to tune it again. Seems like a great idea, but that doesn't really work that way. Once it's set up, EADG. Like all these strings are out right now because I've just stretched them all. I think I will clamp it up and then go for some serious whammy abuse. I might even actually be able to pause if I think I can pause this video and then just. Yep, all seems good. I suppose I'll stick on the clamps on the nut now, might as well. And then I'll do some serious whammy abuse, and then I'll unclamp it and tune it and then do it again, and then it'll probably not need to move again. I'm kind of in the mood for doing some serious trying to put it out of tune this just to see how it survives. I ain't no Van Halen, but if Van Halen had one of these, could he get away with it? I think so. The thing about using the whammy bar, if you use it like the way Van Halen does or something like that, they are doing what seems like very, very, very extreme, same with Richie Blackmore, what seems like very, very extreme bends, and they're just absolutely got this very controlled though. You know, it's not just a case of, oh, what if you've got that brilliant guitar, you can just go, no. Much more to it than that. Right, now we're on to the Allen key that I was sitting on that I can't find. There's it, yep. Put that dart so I don't sit on it. Well, I still haven't fitted to one of my Floyd Rose guitars. I've got a couple of them sitting about. In the 80s used to be a wee thing that sat in the back of the headstock with two Allen keys. So it gave you this one, and I don't know what the other one was for, but having an Allen key, I have to admit having a slight fear, you know, getting into the studio taking a Floyd Rose guitar, because if you don't have the Allen keys, and then I can tune it, just fine tune it here. It's nice when they work these things. I don't want to say it's because this is a really good Floyd Rose. I want to say because it's a new one, and it's not a pure shite one. But try to do this sort of thing. See with your Marlin Sidewinders and cheap late 80s, early 90s guitars. The Floyd Roses themselves aren't very good. Right? They're pretty badly built. They're not as well built as these new ones. Plus, they're 30 years old. Well. What I now can't find is the back. There's that back plate. Where's the this one? It definitely had one. I've got the screws for it. It's about somewhere. Okay, so it's not getting a back plate just now, basically. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to pause this. I'll find the back plate, put it on. You don't need to see that, and I'll do a wee bit of tremolo abuse with it. Rocking, pausing. And I found the back plate. That's a nice touch. See the way that's recessed. Unnecessary, but we things just to make things a wee bit different. I think that's probably I'd imagine that's probably an original Jackson mod. You know, it's like the whole super strat idea of taking every component and just trying to improve it a wee bit. It does kind of mean when you've got that, you kind of got to put the back plate back on again. That's where that other screw went. Yes, I'm willing to live with it though. There was two screws that were just slightly smaller than all the other ones, and I lost one, but I found it again. They were meant to go in here, into the output jack socket. But yep, okay. So I'll see you in 2 seconds once I'll move up there and do a wee jam on it. Yeah, I'm back. Got the guitar. Oh, you're totally looking at my bum. Hold on. Actually, this strap actually goes quite well with my shorts, doesn't it? Hold on. If I just click on that, can I just turn that off? Oops, not that one. That one. Some live editing. Huh, okay. I'm in 4x3 for some reason. There we go. Yes. So, nicely set up, Floyd Rose. What was it? Someone was telling me, guy dropped a guitar off it. Oh, no, that's at the... That's how you do that. I can't remember. Pat was over earlier on talking about the Brian Setzer or some band that were doing something like that. They're doing this sort of boo doo doo doo. Apparently, what you do is you use your left hand to operate the Bigsby. That's an effect I shall be using from now on. Yeah, so I mean, I know. Look at it. It's a Jackson soloist, an SL. For some reason, I think I want to say it's a GS32, but I don't know why I think that. If I was clever, what I would do is I would look it up on the internet and find it. So yeah, so we've got a Jackson. I was going to say, maybe it told me on the back of the neck. It does not. Serial number, crafted in China, CWJ19, so maybe 2019 perhaps. It's got like a dark maple veneer. Actually, it kind of reminds me a bit of the Jackson I just sold, the 8-string one. It was a through neck and stuff, but it's kind of the same colour. That it's black. No, it's not just black. Hold it up to the light and you can see it. It's a bit different. Got your shark fin inlays. Got a Jackson neck on it. I've got I've got a Charvel neck from the 90s. They've got their own feel. You like it, you don't like it, or you're me who thinks, oh, it's different. So I like it because it's a bit different. I don't know. I would hate to have to limit myself to only being able to choose one neck carve. I'm quite happy with all of them. But what I was thinking there was playing this with on the clean there, which I'll. It's alright, in middle position, maybe turn the volume down a bit. Yeah, it's alright. I think that's the trick when you're using humbuckers. Both of them. Turn the volume down a wee bit. And you can end up with a sort of clean sound. But Jackson, I think they're more, I would say more metal than Ibanez, actually. You know, part of the reason I put strings on, I put 10s on it. One of the reasons was I didn't really notice I put 10s on it. Another one was it's better for downtuning. So it's got more springs in the back to compensate for it, but it is very direct. You can do the brrr thing, fluttering. No, it's not so good when you're not in distortion, but it was also bridge pickup on its own. Neck pickup on its own. Oh, the neck pickup sounds alright on its own. But the rat pedal, it was beginning to really like it. So rat pedal bridge pickup. You kind of suddenly it's up here. That's what we want. That's good. That's very Iron Maiden-y sounding, that, isn't it? What's the drum beats that's sounding? Is that going to be an easy loop to put in? I quite like it. I think I'm getting too adventurous with my trying to do looping. Also, I think to try to operate it with my big toe rather than shoes, it's much harder. So I put it on there so it goes. should have done that in the middle pick up rather than using the neck. So I use the neck now. Maybe because I'll try more distortion. Normally the answer is it. That's about as much tremolo abuse as I can do. I'm actually starting to sweat. It's so tremolo. So, is it still in tune? To be fair, these strings haven't been stretched in properly, so I doubt it, but it will be after this. You're miles away. It's not. E. All good. A. Wee tiny, just a bot hair off. D. Perfect. G. Always a problem. Nope. B. A ball hair off. I'm not sure they went a ball hair off to start with. There you go, so a minute. If I think I would just let the distortion on, you'd probably. Power head of the universe, I come to Odin for a sign. Rock on! I don't know whether I'm putting this out tonight or put it out tomorrow. I'll see if anyone watches this tonight. But I've not been getting very many views on my videos recently. I think I'm not mixing them up enough. So here's a combination one, which is two different camera angles. So you still got that one there, looking at my bum. Like and subscribe and all that stuff, and comment and keep me in the loop. I have been ill for a week, so I'm not really able to do anything. What's that? Rock on! Catch you later.